For Austrians, the winter of 2021 is beginning to look an awful lot like the winter of 2020. The Christmas markets in Vienna have opened, but not for much longer, as the country heads back into full lockdown. Stay-at-home orders will be in place from Monday morning, even for the fully vaccinated. Working from home, pubs, restaurants and many shops shut once again. The fourth wave of COVID has arrived and arrived quickly. Countries that seem to be doing well are suddenly being hit very hard. Austria now has double the UK's number of cases per head, and its hospitals are overwhelmed. The country's chancellor is taking Austria back to a place they thought they'd left far behind, and he's blunt as to why. Despite months of efforts, he told his fellow Austrians, despite all the media campaigns, we did not manage to convince enough people to get vaccinated. On the streets of the capital, many have given his actions today their reluctant approval.
I think it's a very hard decision, but the decision is okay, but it's a little bit too late. It has to be in September.
Well, it's hard before Christmas, of course, but I think it's the only way at the moment. Hopefully it will be opened in the middle of December again.
A freedom that will soon be taken away. There were long queues at the vaccine centre in Vienna this evening, and by February it will be mandatory for all Austrians to be jabbed, the first country in Europe to go down the compulsion route. In much of the German-speaking world, vaccine resistance has been high, which has given the virus an easy ride in re-establishing itself as the winter cold weather has arrived. While the UK's case rate has remained fairly stable, in some countries, such as Germany and the Netherlands, infections have soared. In Austria, the increase is the starkest, with an average of more than one person in every 100 testing positive each day for the last week. That's perhaps explained by Austria's vaccination rate being one of the lowest in Western Europe. And while Germany has administered fewer than 4 million booster doses, the UK has already given more than 14 million. Germany, especially in the south, could soon be heading the same way as Austria. They're trying to step up their vaccination programme, but the slow rollout of the booster third jabs is contributing to a problem that Chancellor Merkel today described as really concerning. The contrast with much of southern Europe is stark. This was the traditional November fiesta in the Spanish town of Benidorm yesterday. Tens of thousands partying with no restrictions. It's much the same in Portugal and Italy, where although cases are beginning to rise, the very high number vaccinated is keeping the situation manageable. For now, at least. James Mates, News at 10.